What if I told you pacemakers can save dogs? This incredible act of kindness allows deceased individuals to donate their pacemakers to animal organizations and veterinary clinics. These small devices are typically used to help regulate the heartbeats of people, but they can also work wonders for dogs suffering from heart problems. Just like humans, dogs can face serious heart issues that require treatment, and a pacemaker can be a life-changing solution for them. After the proper removal and sterilization, these donated pacemakers are implanted in dogs that desperately need them, allowing these pets to live longer, healthier lives. Many veterinary offices have embraced this practice, which not only helps them provide better care, but also gives a second life to devices that have served their purpose for humans. Isn't it heartwarming to think that someone's final gift can continue to make a difference in the lives of our furry friends? Let's uncover the truth about baby tears. For the first few weeks, newborns cry without tears. This is because their tear ducts, which are responsible for producing tears, are still developing. When babies are born, their emotional expressions are incredibly powerful, but they often come without the visible sign of tears. Instead, these cries are a way for them to communicate their needs, just as any other infant might. As they grow, their tear ducts mature, and by about 1 to 3 months, they will start producing tears when they cry. This fascinating process highlights not only the complexity of human development, but also the importance of crying in a baby's early life. It's a vital tool that helps them express hunger, discomfort, or the need for comfort. Isn't it amazing how even without tears, a baby's cry can say so much? Is it really true that flamingos are pink from food? It's a vibrant fact that the stunning pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful hue primarily from carotenoid pigments, which are naturally present in their favorite meals like shrimp and algae. When flamingos consume these foods, their bodies break down the carotenoids, and the pigments are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their bills. The more carotenoids they eat, the pinker they become. Interestingly, flamingos are born gray and only start to develop their iconic pink color as they grow and eat more of these pigment-rich foods. In places where food is scarce, you may notice that some flamingos remain a lighter shade or even gray. This fascinating connection between their diet and coloration teaches us about the importance of nutrition in the animal kingdom and shows how what we eat can visibly change us. Isn't nature amazing? Prepare to be amazed by Stephen Hawking's incredible theory. Did you know that black holes, those mysterious cosmic monsters known for devouring everything, are not completely black? Stephen Hawking proposed a groundbreaking idea that these massive objects actually lose mass and energy over time through a process called Hawking radiation. Imagine a giant cosmic sponge slowly leaking away its substance. This fascinating concept suggests that, given enough time, think billions of years, even black holes can evaporate completely. It turns upside down our understanding of these gravitational giants. Instead of being eternal traps for matter and light, black holes may eventually vanish, leaving nothing behind. Hawking's work invites us to rethink not just black holes, but also the nature of space and time itself. Isn't it exciting to think about how much there is still to discover in our universe? Prepare to be amazed by Czech resilience in 1968. During the Prague Spring, Czechoslovakia experienced a wave of hope and reform, but this was met with the harsh boots of Soviet tanks rolling in. Rather than just protesting in the streets, brave citizens took their fight against the occupation to the airwaves. They hijacked radio and television stations to broadcast messages of resistance and freedom, spreading their message far and wide. This ingenious tactic not only highlighted their unyielding spirit, but also inspired countless others to stand up against oppression. With words and wit, they challenged an overwhelming military presence. These courageous acts of defiance showed that even in the face of fear, people could find their voice and use it to rally support. Today, we remember that remarkable time when creativity and resistance went hand in hand, leaving a powerful legacy for future generations. You won't believe how clouds float in the sky. Have you ever looked up and wondered why clouds don't just fall? It all comes down to the buoyant force of the surrounding air. As warm air rises, it creates an updraft that helps keep clouds suspended in our atmosphere. This process happens because warm air is lighter than cold air. When it rises, it pushes against gravity, giving clouds a helping hand. Interestingly, even though clouds can look fluffy and soft, they actually contain a lot of water. Understanding how clouds stay up gives us insight into the weather around us. The interplay of these rising warm air currents and the weight of individual water droplets in clouds influences everything from sunny days to thunderstorms. So next time you gaze at a cloud, remember that it's not just hanging out, it's dancing with the air currents in an amazing atmospheric ballet. Did you know that Rafflesia smells like rotting meat? This fascinating flower, which can weigh over 20 pounds and grow up to 3 feet in diameter, has earned its reputation for one very unusual feature: its strong odor. Lacking conventional stems, leaves, or roots, Rafflesia is a true parasite, living entirely within its host vine. The flower emerges infrequently, making it a rare sight to behold in the wild. When it does bloom, its putrid scent serves a vital purpose by attracting carrion flies, which help with pollination. While many might wrinkle their noses at the smell, Rafflesia plays an essential role in the local ecosystem, supporting interactions with various insects and plants. So next time you hear about this giant flower, remember that its unusual traits are not just bizarre, but also crucial for the environment. Discover the mystery behind Glastonbury Tor's legends. This striking hill, topped with its famous ruined tower, offers more than just a beautiful view in Somerset, England. Glastonbury Tor is a sandstone peak shaped by erosion over countless years, making it a remarkable natural feature. But it's not just the geology that fascinates. The site is deeply intertwined with stories of King Arthur and the search for the Holy Grail. Many believe that this mystical landscape holds spiritual significance, attracting visitors seeking both history and a sense of connection to the past. The legends surrounding Glastonbury Tor spark the imagination, prompting thoughts about ancient kings, quests, and the rich folklore that has flourished in this area. So when you stand atop this ancient site, you are not only gazing at the scenic beauty, but also stepping into a world of enchanting tales and historical wonders. Believe it or not, life thrives inside a volcano. Aogashima, a stunning volcanic island in Japan's Izu archipelago, is about 222 miles south of Tokyo and is home to a community of around 200 residents. These brave villagers have set up their home within the crater of an active volcano. While living in a place like this might seem risky, the locals feel secure, as the volcano has not erupted in over 300 years. However, the island is not without vigilance. The continuous steam emissions serve as a reminder that nature is ever watchful. The villagers have created a unique lifestyle here, blending modern living with the primal energy of the volcano. They enjoy breathtaking views, rich natural hot springs, and a close-knit community vibe. While many would shy away from such a setting, the people of Aogashima see it as a part of their identity, embracing both the beauty and the unpredictability of their volcanic home. Prepare to be amazed by the world of snails. Did you know that around 1 billion snails are eaten each year across the globe? These little gastropods are not just slimy creatures crawling around your garden. They are a culinary delicacy enjoyed in many cultures. Most snails are often prepared with a mouth-watering garlic butter sauce, turning them into a delicious treat that many people can't resist. In countries like France, snails known as escargots are a classic dish commonly served with herbs and rich flavors. This practice showcases how snails have woven their way into various cuisines worldwide, highlighting their cultural significance beyond mere food. They're rich in protein and low in calories too. So next time you see a snail on a menu, will you give this unique dish a try? Is it really true that Space Invaders has a tricky secret? This classic video game, released in 1978, is famous for its simple yet captivating gameplay. The creator, Tomohiro Nishikado, made a clever design decision that set it apart. He intentionally added a lag when more alien enemies filled the screen. Instead of allowing all the invaders to move smoothly, they would speed up whenever there were more of them visible. This lag was originally a technical limitation, but it quickly became a feature that added excitement and challenge. As players progressed and the screen filled with alien ships, the heightened speed created intense pressure to react quickly. This design choice not only made the game more difficult, but also kept players engaged, pushing them to improve their skills. Space Invaders became a groundbreaking hit, influencing countless games after it. Who knew technical limits could spark such creativity? Why exactly does Messi inspire personalized beer gifts? To celebrate Lionel Messi setting an incredible record of 654 goals with a single club, Budweiser crafted a unique tribute: personalized beers. Each bottle was labeled with a distinctive design, representing one of Messi's phenomenal goals. This thoughtful gesture didn't stop there. Diego Alves, the goalkeeper who faced Messi the most throughout his career, received 21 specially made bottles, symbolizing the many times they clashed on the field. The idea of linking a legendary athlete's achievements with something as relatable as a beer evokes excitement and connection among fans. It's not just about celebrating a milestone, it's about creating moments that fans can enjoy together, toasting to greatness and sportsmanship. This creative tribute shows how sports and everyday life can weave together, highlighting the joy Messi brings to football enthusiasts everywhere. Believe it or not, Iron Man had a tough journey. Before becoming the beloved superhero we know today, Robert Downey Jr. faced numerous struggles, including a serious battle with drug addiction that ultimately led to time in prison. His early career was filled with promise, but he found himself trapped in cycles of substance abuse that jeopardized his future. Many fans might not realize that his turning point came after hitting rock bottom. He committed to rehabilitating himself. With hard work and the support of friends and family, Downey transformed his life and rebooted his career, showcasing immense talent in projects like Sherlock Holmes and, of course, Iron Man. Now he stands as one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. His incredible comeback story inspires many, proving that even the toughest challenges can lead to extraordinary success. Did you know reading boosts your brain power and mood? Engaging with books does more than just entertain. It activates your mind in ways that enhance cognitive function. When you read, your brain processes language, analyzes characters, and follows plots, stimulating neural pathways that can improve memory and critical thinking skills. This mental workout not only sharpens your intellect, but can also lift your spirits. Studies show that diving into a good book can significantly reduce stress, allowing you to escape from daily pressures and slip into a world of imagination. This relaxation can lead to better emotional health, leaving you feeling rejuvenated and more balanced. So whether it's a thrilling novel or an enlightening nonfiction piece, reading truly serves as a fantastic tool for both your brain and your well-being. Have you ever wondered why sumo wrestlers can't drive? In Japan, the traditions of sumo wrestling are rich and fascinating, but there's one unusual rule that stands out. Professional sumo wrestlers are not allowed to drive cars or motorcycles. This regulation stems from safety concerns related to their size. Sumo wrestlers, often weighing over 300 pounds, find it challenging to fit comfortably in standard vehicles. Moreover, their weight makes them more susceptible to severe injuries during accidents. Imagine a small car trying to navigate city streets with a wrestler inside. There's bound to be trouble. Instead of driving, these athletes typically rely on public transportation or are chauffeured. This unique rule also reflects the cultural respect for their roles as athletes and public figures, as they engage in their training while maintaining safety on the roads. Sumo wrestling is not just a sport, it's a lifestyle that entails many fascinating customs. Let's uncover the truth about the white rhinoceros. Despite its name suggesting a snowy color, the skin of the white rhinoceros is actually grayish. This confusion stems from a mistranslation of the African word for wide, which describes the rhino's broad mouth designed for grazing. Native people use this term to highlight its ability to munch on grass with ease, making it an essential part of its habitat. These magnificent creatures are the largest species of rhinos and can weigh up to 2,300 kilograms. White rhinos display two horns on their snouts, which are made of keratin, the same material found in our hair and nails. Sadly, they face significant threats from poaching and habitat loss. Conservation efforts are crucial for their survival, as only a small population remains in the wild. Understanding the true nature of the white rhinoceros helps us appreciate not just its beauty, but also the urgent need to protect these incredible animals and their environment. So next time you hear about the white rhinoceros, remember its intriguing backstory. Did you know Clint Eastwood shaped movie directing rules? In 1976, Clint Eastwood made a bold move when he took over directing the classic film The Outlaw Josie Wales after firing the original director, Philip Kaufman. This unexpected decision didn't just alter the course of the film, it also sparked a major change in Hollywood. As a result, the Directors Guild of America established what is now known as the Eastwood Rule. This important guideline prevents actors or producers from stepping into the director's role after dismissing them. It was created to protect the creative vision of directors and ensure that the filmmaking process remains respectful and organized. Eastwood's actions created ripples throughout the industry, highlighting how powerful decisions can influence the rules that guide filmmaking. Isn't it fascinating how one incident can reshape the landscape of an entire profession? Can you believe the largest prime number ever? This mind-blowing number has a staggering 24,162.48 digits. It's expressed as 2 raised to the power of 82,189.133 minus 1. This specific form of prime number is known as a Mersenne prime, named after the French monk Marin Mersenne, who studied such numbers in the early 1600s. Mersenne primes are special because they can be written in that handy mathematical format, making it easier to find them. To tackle the massive calculations required to discover such enormous numbers, enthusiasts and mathematicians around the world often use powerful computers. The record for the largest known prime number is constantly being challenged, and each discovery gives us insight into the complexities of number theory. Prime numbers are essential for various applications, especially in cryptography, which keeps our online data secure. So the next time you think about prime numbers, remember that the largest one known is not just a number, it's a testament to human curiosity and technological advancement. Prepare to be amazed by your brain's energy use. Did you know that your brain uses as much energy as a small 10-watt light bulb, even when you're just sitting still? This astonishing fact highlights how active your brain is, constantly managing everything from thoughts and memories to body functions. Despite accounting for only about 2% of your total body weight, the brain consumes roughly 20% of your energy resources. That's because it never truly sleeps. Neurons are always firing, sending messages and processing information. So whether you're daydreaming or deep in thought, your brain is like a light bulb burning brightly, ensuring your body runs smoothly. This energy requirement emphasizes the importance of proper nutrition and hydration for optimal brain function. Wonder how your diet could affect your brain's power. It's fascinating to think about how the food you eat fuels this incredible organ. Here's what actually happens when London faced a bizarre attacker. In the late 1600s, the bustling streets of London were gripped by fear due to an unusual criminal known as the Spanko. This perpetrator had a peculiar modus operandi. He would approach unsuspecting victims and spank them with a rod while shouting the word "Spanko" before dashing away. The oddity of the attacks left the citizens both bewildered and anxious, as they could never predict when or where the next incident would occur. As word spread, some residents took to the streets in the hopes of catching the elusive spanker, while others stayed indoors to avoid becoming his next target. This strange episode in London's history highlights how even the most unusual criminals can capture the public's imagination. Who would have thought a simple spank could cause such chaos in a city? Ever thought about why healthcare projects often start with negotiation? In the initial phase of any healthcare project, professionals juggle emergency response with negotiation strategies that have been fine-tuned over time. Why is this mix so crucial? Well, healthcare settings can present unique challenges, from sudden patient influxes to unexpected supply shortages. By implementing these strategies early on, teams can quickly address urgent needs while also ensuring that all stakeholders, from doctors to suppliers, are on the same page. This combination helps maintain calm and efficiency when time is of the essence. For example, if a new clinic opens in a busy area, negotiating with local suppliers and emergency services can mean the difference between a smooth launch and a chaotic opening day. So, understanding the importance of these initial steps is key to the success of healthcare projects. Did you know Boris Karloff had a secret identity? Born William Henry Pratt, the legendary actor transformed into a cultural icon through his haunting portrayal of Frankenstein's monster. But there's more to this story than just scary movies. To protect his aristocratic English family from embarrassment, Karloff adopted a pseudonym. Imagine living in a world where your family's legacy weighed heavily on your shoulders. William took inspiration from his mother's maiden name, crafting the name Boris Karloff, which captured the essence of his chilling roles. This clever choice allowed him to break free from societal expectations, forging a new path in Hollywood. Karloff's journey from a young man with a prestigious lineage to a beloved horror star is a fascinating tale. His success in portraying terrifying creatures not only captivated audiences, but also paved the way for countless actors in the horror genre. Isn't it amazing how a name can shape a career? You won't believe this about the Triassic period. Around 250 million years ago, during this intriguing era, significant events unfolded that shaped our planet's climate and landscapes. The Triassic period is renowned for being a time of recovery following the Permian-Triassic extinction, the largest mass extinction in Earth's history. As life began to flourish again, the climate was a hot topic, literally. Researchers believe that the commercial climate changes during this time led to shifts in ecosystems, influencing the rise of dinosaurs and early mammals. Vegetation transformed as forests spread and new species emerged, adapting to the evolving environment. The atmosphere was rich in carbon dioxide, contributing to warmer temperatures, and these factors created a complex web of life and competition. Understanding this period helps us grasp the long-term effects of climate change on Earth's biodiversity. What else could we learn from the past? Guess what really drives our amazing speech mechanics? Saying a word involves a fantastic orchestration of 72 muscles throughout your body. This includes muscles in your lips, tongue, and throat, working in harmony to create the sounds we use for communication. It's not just about talking, it's a complex, coordinated effort that occurs every single time you speak. When you pronounce a word, these muscles contract and relax in a precise rhythm to produce clear speech. This intricate process showcases how amazing our bodies are, effortlessly transforming thoughts into voice. You may not realize it, but the next time you're chatting with friends or reading aloud, your body is performing a stunning symphony of movement. Isn't it incredible to think that behind every simple conversation lies such a sophisticated network of muscle action? Prepare to be amazed by Harry Potter's surprising box office numbers. In the magical world of Harry Potter, one film stands out as the least successful, and it's not what you might expect. Prisoner of Azkaban, the third installment in the beloved series, grossed a whopping $796,680 to $540 worldwide at the box office. While that sounds impressive, it actually fell short compared to other blockbusters. Believe it or not, it earned over $30,000 less than Twilight, Breaking Dawn Part 2, which raked in even more cash. Fans often debate which Harry Potter film is the best, but it's intriguing to see that even the least successful movie in the franchise still brought in an enormous amount of revenue. What does this say about audience preferences and the competition in the film industry? In a world where every dollar counts, this comparison highlights the dynamic landscape of cinema during that time. Let's uncover the truth about chocolate bars. Did you know that producing just one large chocolate bar requires around 400 cocoa beans? This fascinating fact highlights the importance of cocoa trees in chocolate production. Each cocoa tree can yield between 400 and 1,400 beans each year, depending on various factors like climate and tree health. However, this makes each tree's output precious and somewhat limited. If you think about it, every time you enjoy a chocolate bar, you're indulging in the dedicated work of a cocoa tree. The process of harvesting cocoa is labor-intensive, with farmers carefully picking the ripe cocoa pods and then extracting the beans inside. After harvesting, the beans undergo fermentation, drying, and roasting before they're transformed into the chocolate we love. With chocolate being one of the world's favorite treats, understanding its origins and the effort behind it makes you appreciate each bite even more. Isn't it amazing how much goes into your favorite sweets? You won't believe what endoliths can survive. These remarkable microscopic organisms, first discovered in 1889, manage to thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Endoliths are found inside animal shells, rocks, and even coral, showing just how versatile life can be. They consist of bacteria, fungi, algae, and ancient organisms called archaea, all working together to endure extreme conditions. What makes them so fascinating is their ability to draw energy from light, which helps them survive where most life would struggle. Despite their minuscule size, often invisible to the naked eye, endoliths play a crucial role in breaking down minerals and recycling nutrients in ecosystems. Their existence contributes significantly to the planet's microbial diversity and helps maintain the balance of life on Earth. Isn't it amazing how such tiny creatures can have such a big impact on our environment? Have you ever wondered why 93.7 million visit? This staggering number of visitors refers to a popular tourist destination that captivates the hearts of millions each year. Imagine the bustling streets filled with excited families, couples snapping photos, and friends discovering new adventures together. Attractions like iconic landmarks, stunning natural landscapes, and vibrant cultural events draw people from all corners of the globe, creating an unforgettable experience. The sheer diversity of activities ensures there's something for everyone, whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, or an outdoor adventurer. Local businesses thrive on this influx, showcasing regional cuisine, crafts, and hospitality. However, with such a high visitor count, it's essential to promote sustainable tourism practices. Balancing the joy of exploring with caring for the environment and community is key to preserving the magic of this incredible location for future generations. What keeps you coming back to your favorite travel spot? Prepare to be amazed by octopus motherhood. Did you know that a female octopus can lay up to 500,000 eggs? This remarkable feat is just the beginning of her intense journey into motherhood. Once she lays her eggs, she becomes fiercely devoted to protecting them. She spends almost all her time guarding this precious batch, often in a dark, secluded space of the ocean. To fully dedicate herself to the task, she even stops eating and moving much. This incredible sacrifice showcases the deep commitment of underwater mothers. While she protects her eggs from predators, she also keeps them clean and aerated, ensuring they have the best environment to develop. Sadly, this devotion comes at a cost. After the eggs hatch, up to several months later, the mother octopus usually dies. This cycle of life and death highlights the astonishing extremes of octopus behavior and their unique role in the ocean ecosystem. Next time you think about motherhood, consider the octopus and its extraordinary dedication. What if I told you about the amazing hagfish? These unique sea creatures, often called nature's recyclers, feed on the bodies of dead or dying marine animals, playing a critical role in ocean ecosystems. Found in deep waters around the globe, hagfish are jawless fish that use a pretty fascinating feeding technique. They can literally burrow into the carcass of a fallen fish, consuming it from the inside out. But that's not all. When threatened by predators, hagfish unleash a remarkable defense mechanism. They secrete a thick, translucent slime that can expand up to 20 liters upon contact with water. This slime makes it nearly impossible for attackers to grip or swallow them, giving hagfish a chance to escape. Their unique adaptations not only help them survive, but also highlight the diversity of life in our oceans. Isn't it incredible how nature has equipped such a simple creature with amazing survival tools? You'll be amazed by Sochi's incredible sky bridge. This stunning structure is one of the longest pedestrian suspension bridges in the world, stretching a jaw-dropping 1,140 feet across the beautiful landscape of Sochi, Russia. Picture yourself walking across this magnificent bridge, high above the ground, with breathtaking views surrounding you. It's not just a way to get from one side to the other, it delivers an unforgettable experience that combines excitement and nature. For adrenaline seekers, there's an added thrill. Bungee jumping from platforms that soar a staggering 680 feet in the air. Imagine the rush as you leap into the open air, with the ground far below. Whether you're strolling leisurely or taking a daring plunge, the Sky Bridge offers something for everyone, making it a must-visit attraction for both locals and tourists alike. Ready to experience it for yourself? Did you know Louisiana sheriffs collect taxes too? In this unique state, the role of sheriffs goes beyond just enforcing the law. They also have the authority to collect taxes. This dual responsibility gives sheriffs significant power within their communities. A famous example is Harry Lee, who served as the sheriff of Jefferson Parish. When he dropped out of the 1995 gubernatorial race, he famously quipped, "Why would I want to be governor when I can be king?" This statement illustrates the substantial influence sheriffs wield in Louisiana. They are trusted figures in their counties, managing everything from law enforcement to tax collection, which uniquely connects them to local citizens. The blend of these responsibilities creates a powerful position, allowing sheriffs to significantly impact both community safety and local funding. How do you think this affects their relationship with residents? Ever thought about why the James Webb is a game changer? Launched in December 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope takes space exploration to incredible new heights as the successor to the famous Hubble Space Telescope. With its cutting-edge infrared capabilities, the Webb allows scientists to peer back in time, studying the early universe like never before. This telescope can see through clouds of dust that often shroud stars and planets in formation, revealing hidden cosmic wonders. It also helps us discover exoplanets, those planets orbiting stars outside our solar system, by measuring their atmospheres and temperatures. By analyzing the light from distant galaxies, we gain crucial insights into how the universe has evolved over billions of years. The Webb's observations promise to uncover mysteries about the origins of stars and planets, making it a vital tool in our quest to understand the cosmos. What other secrets will it unlock for us? Did you know Coca-Cola bought a bunch of URLs? In 2013, the iconic beverage company decided to get creative with its marketing. Coca-Cola purchased all possible website URLs that began with AR, followed by up to 62 H's. This bold move was part of a digital campaign specifically designed to connect with younger audiences who thrive on interactive experiences. By investing in these quirky URLs, Coca-Cola showed they understood the importance of engaging consumers, especially through fun and innovative content. The campaign featured animated games and various interactive elements that encourage participation and excitement. Although these websites are no longer active today, the strategy behind the purchase highlighted how brands are willing to explore unconventional methods to reach their target demographics. It raises an interesting question. How far will companies go to capture the attention of younger consumers in a digital world? Coca-Cola's playful approach shows that even the biggest brands can think outside the box. Did you know the Amazon River is the largest? This remarkable river boasts the greatest water volume of any river in the world, a title that makes it truly special. Flowing over 4,000 miles through South America, the Amazon wins its way through dense rainforests, nurturing diverse ecosystems along the way. Its water volume is about 209,000 cubic meters per second, which is more than the next 7 largest rivers combined. This immense flow supports countless species of fish, birds, and mammals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The Amazon River not only plays a crucial role in the local environment, but also influences global weather patterns. It releases vast amounts of moisture into the atmosphere, affecting rainfall across regions far from its banks. Additionally, the river is vital for the indigenous communities who rely on its waters for transportation, food, and cultural practices. With so many unique aspects, the Amazon River is not just the largest by volume, but also a lifeline for biodiversity and human life. How fascinating is that? You won't believe this about Victorian baking. In the 19th century, some bakers took food presentation to a whole new level by adding chalk, alum, or even plaster to their flour. These additives made their bread and pastries look whiter and more appealing, but they also brought up serious questions about food safety. Imagine buying a loaf of bread that might contain substances not meant for human consumption. While it's easy to see why bakers would want their goods to appear more appetizing, it's a bit shocking to think this practice could compromise the quality of their food. Health regulations weren't as strict back then, so many people unknowingly consumed these harmful additives, believing they were getting something wholesome. This reveals fascinating insights into human nature. How far would you go to make your food look perfect? Today, we're grateful for modern food safety standards that keep our baked goods safe and delicious. Guess what really drives a supernova explosion? When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it can go out with a bang that's truly cosmic. This spectacular event, known as a supernova, happens when the star exhausts its nuclear fuel. The core collapses under its own weight, resulting in an explosion that can outshine an entire galaxy for weeks or even months. Imagine an explosion so powerful that it releases energy equivalent to 100 billion suns combined. During this brief yet awe-inspiring moment, the supernova scatters heavy elements into space, contributing to the cosmic building blocks of new stars and planets. These stellar fireworks not only illuminate the night sky, but also play a crucial role in the life cycle of the universe. Can you believe how such a magnificent event can shape our cosmos? Did you know about the incredible Gate of the Gods? This fascinating structure measures a towering 23 feet and captivates visitors on the shores of Lake Titicaca in southern Peru. The Gate of the Gods, known as Puerta de Hayu Marca, is often surrounded by legends and myths, with local tales suggesting it might be a portal to other dimensions or even a gateway to ancient civilizations. Some experts believe this impressive wrought-cut stone feature might have held significant spiritual meaning for past cultures, possibly serving as an entrance to sacred areas. Visitors marvel at its careful craftsmanship and the way sunlight perfectly aligns with its entrance during certain times of the year, suggesting the builders possessed advanced astronomical knowledge. People from all walks of life come to see the gate, not just for its grandiosity, but also to soak up the mysterious energy that surrounds it. As you stand there, you can feel both the history and the intrigue of this ancient monument, one that invites everyone to ponder its origins and purpose. Why does this incredible sight continue to spark curiosity and wonder in so many? Asteroids. What's the real distance in space? The average distance between asteroids in the asteroid belt is surprisingly vast, measuring twice the distance from Earth to the Moon. This extraordinary spacing means that navigating through this cosmic neighborhood is safer than many might think. Located between Mars and Jupiter, the asteroid belt contains millions of rocky bodies, the remnants from the early solar system. While we often picture a chaotic cluster of rocks hurtling towards each other, the reality is that space is mostly empty. The great distances allow spacecraft to fly through the belt without the risk of collision, making explorations possible and safe. For example, NASA's Dawn mission successfully zipped through this region with remarkable ease. So when you gaze at the night sky and think of asteroids, remember that they're not just floating around carelessly, they're carefully spaced out across vast gaps in the universe, waiting for humanity to learn more about their secrets. How fascinating is that? Did you know battleships still fired in the Gulf War? In 1991, during the Gulf War, the USS Missouri made history by firing the last battleship shells in combat. This marked a significant moment in military history, showcasing the ship's powerful 16-inch guns one last time. As one of the last of its kind, the Missouri was a symbol of naval strength and tradition, having been active since World War II. With each shell it fired, the Missouri not only participated in the conflict, but also represented the end of an era where enormous warships ruled the seas. While today's warfare relies more on advanced technology, the USS Missouri's firepower demonstrated the might of battleships. This moment reminds us how swiftly military strategies evolve. Can you imagine the roar of those massive guns echoing across the battlefield? Can you imagine that your pinky is so powerful? This small finger contributes around 50% of your total grip strength. Many people underestimate the pinky's role in everyday tasks, but it plays a key part in helping us hold on to things securely. Without it, you might find simple tasks like opening jars or gripping a tennis racket much more challenging. The pinky balances the hand, allowing the other fingers to work more effectively. When you lose a pinky, it can lead to an awkward grip and often makes it harder to perform even basic activities like writing or typing. Research shows that our grip strength is not just about muscle. It's about the coordination of all our fingers working together. So next time you give a thumbs up or shake hands, remember how important that little pinky is to your strength and dexterity. Have you taken a moment to appreciate your pinky today? Ever thought about why Devil's Pool is so safe? Nestled right at the edge of the spectacular Victoria Falls in Zambia, Devil's Pool is a natural wonder that invites both thrill seekers and curious swimmers. While it might look terrifying, thanks to its stunning views of the falls plunging into the Zambezi River below, this unique swimming spot has a natural rock wall that keeps adventurous visitors safe from the powerful currents. Since the pool is only accessible during low water season, usually between September and December, this ensures a safer experience. Imagine lounging in a warm pool, feeling the spray of the falls and soaking in breathtaking views. It's like a natural infinity pool. Just be mindful of the timing and the water levels, and you can enjoy one of the most unique swimming experiences on the planet. Ready to take the plunge? Believe it or not, Victorian hair jewelry was a thing. In the 19th century, people in Victorian society had a unique way of commemorating their loved ones after death. They would create beautiful pieces of jewelry from the hair of deceased family members or friends, turning simple locks into intricate brooches and necklaces. This practice was more than just a trend. It was a heartfelt expression of grief and remembrance. Many believed that wearing these keepsakes helped keep the memory of the loved one alive, providing comfort during times of sorrow. However, this custom raises interesting questions about sentimentality versus the eeriness of wearing something that was once part of a person who has passed away. Was it a beautiful tribute or a reminder of loss? Either way, these unique creations add a fascinating layer to our understanding of Victorian culture and their relationship with death. Most people don't know this, but penguins can't fly. Over millions of years, these amazing birds have evolved into exceptional swimmers. Unlike other birds that soar through the skies, penguins have adapted their wings into flippers, which help them glide gracefully through the water. This transformation allows them to chase down fish and other sea creatures with incredible speed and agility. Their bodies are streamlined and coated with a layer of blubber, providing insulation in frigid waters. Additionally, the unique structure of their bones makes them heavier, helping them dive deeper and stay submerged longer while hunting. This specialized adaptation might seem like a loss of flight, but it has given penguins an advantage in their aquatic environment, enabling them to thrive in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes creatures to survive? Did you know about Hubble's impact on galaxy classification? Edwin Hubble, an American astronomer, revolutionized our understanding of the cosmos by creating a system to categorize galaxies. Before Hubble's work in the early 20th century, we had limited knowledge about the vast universe. He introduced a classification scheme that organized galaxies into several distinct types based on their shapes, such as spirals, ellipticals, and irregulars. This classification helps scientists understand their formation and evolution, paving the way for deeper explorations into the universe. Hubble's work not only illuminated the structure of galaxies, but also revealed important insights about their distances, leading to the discovery that the universe is expanding. Today, astronomers continue to build on his legacy, using his categories as a foundational tool for studying galaxies millions of light years away. Isn't it fascinating how one individual's work can change our perception of the entire universe? Is it really true that perfume can cost $143,000? The most expensive perfume in the world is Clive Christian No. 1, and it's not just the fragrance that comes at a high price. This luxurious scent is packaged in a stunning 30mm flask that dazzles with diamonds, truly making it a work of art. Clive Christian, a British luxury brand, created this perfume to symbolize ultimate opulence. Each spritz is said to blend rich ingredients, offering a complex and captivating aroma that those lucky enough to experience rave about. While we might think of perfume as a delightful daily indulgence, this particular scent elevates fragrances into the realm of high fashion and status. Few can imagine spending that much on a bottle. Yet for some, owning Clive Christian No. 1 is about more than just the scent. It's a statement of grandeur that few can attain. Would you ever consider splurging on such a luxury? This might surprise you. Carrots strengthen concrete. Recent research shows that mixing nanoplatelets from carrots and other root vegetables can significantly boost concrete mixtures. Instead of relying solely on cement, which is often energy-intensive to produce, adding these natural components allows builders to maintain the same durability while using less cement. This innovative approach not only reduces costs, but also lessens the environmental impact of construction, as cement production contributes heavily to carbon emissions. The nanoplatelets act as a binding agent that enhances the overall strength and longevity of the concrete. Imagine buildings, sidewalks, and bridges made stronger with vegetables we commonly eat. As more companies look for sustainable building materials, using crops like carrots could revolutionize the construction industry and help combat climate change. What other everyday items could have surprising uses in technology and building? Why do we celebrate Snowman Burning Day? This quirky holiday takes place on March 20th, and it has a fascinating history rooted in Michigan. The tradition began back in 1971 at Lake Superior State University, where students wanted to create a fun way to mark the arrival of spring. Inspired by a German festival, the event involves lighting a straw snowman on fire, symbolizing the end of winter and the joyful embrace of warmer days ahead. As participants gather around the roaring flames, they share laughter, stories, and even hope for a snow-free future. The celebration has grown over the years, bringing students and locals together to enjoy the festivities and appreciate the change of seasons. It might seem odd to celebrate by burning a snowman, but it's all about saying goodbye to winter in a lighthearted way. So if you're near Michigan in March, you might want to join in on this fun tradition. Who knew saying farewell to snow could be so enjoyable? What connects broccoli and Brussels sprouts? These popular vegetables share a fascinating origin. They all come from the same plant species, Brassica oleracea. This remarkable plant has been cultivated for thousands of years and has given rise to various healthy delights, including cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, through a process called selective breeding. Farmers and gardeners have been modifying the characteristics of Brassica oleracea to enhance taste, texture, and nutritional value. For example, broccoli was developed for its flower buds, while Brussels sprouts are prized for their small leaf buds. This family of vegetables not only provides essential vitamins and minerals, but they also offer a range of flavors and textures that can brighten any meal. Next time you enjoy a plate of roasted Brussels sprouts or a side of steamed broccoli, think about their fascinating shared ancestry. Isn't it amazing how a single plant can lead to such culinary diversity? Discover the shocking size of Bingham Canyon Mine. This massive excavation site in Utah is not just big, it's a jaw-dropping marvel of engineering and nature. Stretching over 1 kilometer deep and 4 kilometers wide, Bingham Canyon is the largest open-pit copper mine in the world. When you look at it, you might think a giant spoon has scooped a giant chunk out of the earth. This impressive size allows mining companies to extract copper, gold, and other precious metals, providing vital resources for everyday products, from electrical wiring to electronics. The mine is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and plays a significant role in Utah's economy, employing thousands of workers. However, creating such a vast excavation also raises questions about environmental impacts and sustainability. How do we balance resource extraction with preserving our planet's beauty? What made Mariah Carey's music unforgettable? In 1990, Mariah Carey burst onto the music scene with her debut single, Vision of Love, which instantly captivated listeners and showcased her extraordinary 5-octave vocal range. This remarkable ability not only set her apart from her contemporaries, but also paved the way for a dazzling career filled with hits. Fast forward to the holiday season, and you'll find her iconic song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, playing everywhere. This catchy tune has become a beloved Christmas staple, providing joy and nostalgia for fans around the world each year. Carrie's fusion of pop and R&B styles helped shape the music landscape, earning her a place as one of the genre's most influential figures. With her blend of technical prowess and emotional depth, it's no wonder Mariah Carey's songs continue to resonate with both old fans and new listeners alike. So what is it about her music that has made such a lasting impact on generations? Let's uncover the truth about peacocks. Many people assume that the term peacock applies to both male and female birds, but that's not the case. In reality, the name peacock specifically refers to the stunning, colorful males of the species. These males are known for their brilliant tail feathers, which they fan out in a spectacular display to attract females. Female peacocks, on the other hand, are called peahens and are less flamboyant, sporting a more muted brown and gray plumage that enables them to camouflage while nesting. Collectively, the male and female birds are referred to as peafowl. So next time you spot one of these majestic birds strutting their stuff, remember that it's the male peacock showing off. Knowing these distinctions not only enriches your understanding of these beautiful creatures, but also adds a layer of appreciation for nature's diversity. Most people don't know this, but trees have internal clocks. Researchers in Finland discovered that birch trees exhibit fascinating biological rhythms that mirror our own. Using advanced infrared technology, they observed how these trees droop during the night and gently lift their branches before sunrise, even when no light is present. This rhythmic behavior indicates that trees aren't just reacting to the changing light of day. They possess an internal clock similar to what humans have. It's a striking revelation about plant life, suggesting that trees have their own daily routines and awareness of time. These internal rhythms help them manage processes like photosynthesis, growth, and even the timing of leaf falling. Understanding this can deepen our appreciation for trees and their role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a tree, remember that it's not just standing still, it's living by a schedule of its own. Why exactly does Vent Haven Museum host so many germs? This quirky museum in Kentucky is famous for its impressive collection of over 900 vintage ventriloquist dummies. However, many of these charming figures aren't just showcasing their long history, they also carry unwelcome guests. A recent study revealed that a staggering 90% of these dolls are home to various bacteria. Among these germs, 20% were specifically found to test positive for E. coli, a type of bacteria commonly associated with food poisoning. The issue stems from years of enthusiastic handling by visitors without proper sterilization. As fans and collectors admire these unique pieces of entertainment history, they may unintentionally introduce bacteria to the dummies. While it's fascinating to see these ventriloquist dolls, it's a reminder that even beloved treasures can carry hidden risks. Would you dare to visit this museum after hearing about its tiny, invisible companions? Why exactly does the Caspian Sea surprise everyone? This remarkable body of water is recognized as the largest lake in the world, both by surface area and volume. Covering over 528 square miles, the Caspian Sea is significantly larger than an entire country like Japan. Nestled between Europe and Asia, it confounds many with its name, as it is technically a lake rather than an ocean. The reason? It lacks a direct connection to any ocean, which is one of the key factors that define a lake. Interestingly, the Caspian Sea is not just massive, it's also saltwater, setting it apart from most freshwater lakes. Its unique properties result from ancient geological processes that have shaped the region over millions of years. Furthermore, this expansive lake is home to a diverse ecosystem, including the famous Caspian seal. Encompassed by 5 countries, Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan, the Caspian Sea continues to be a vital resource for fishing, transportation, and even oil extraction. So what other mysteries does this enormous lake hold? Have you ever wondered how cars turn so easily? The Mercedes-Benz 360-degree rotation system is a game-changer for maneuvering vehicles in tight spaces. Imagine navigating through crowded parking lots or squeezing into a narrow driveway without stress. This innovative design allows cars to rotate in place, making turning a breeze. The system utilizes a combination of advanced sensors and electric motors, giving drivers more control and confidence on the road. It's not just about convenience. This technology can help prevent accidents and protect your vehicle from potential damage. Picture smoothly gliding around corners while other cars struggle to make turns. The 360-degree rotation system reflects Mercedes' commitment to safety and innovation, offering drivers a futuristic driving experience that makes every trip easier. Isn't it amazing how far automotive technology has come? Is it really true that Graham died from an opium enema? Sylvester Graham, a 19th century health reformer, became famous for advocating clean eating and vegetarianism. He strongly opposed alcohol, meat, and even white bread, believing they led to a plethora of health issues. His ideas shaped early American dietary habits, with many people adopting his vegetarian lifestyle in hopes of achieving better health. However, Graham's life took a tragic turn. He passed away at just 57 years old due to complications from an opium enema, a treatment he likely believed would help with his ailments. This twist adds a layer of irony to his life, as he devoted himself to promoting health while turning to a controversial remedy that ultimately contributed to his demise. It makes one wonder how his legacy has influenced modern health movements and perceptions of dietary choices. Why are delivery robots taking over Tokyo's sidewalks? In the bustling streets of Tokyo, you might encounter friendly delivery robots crafted by Karkens and Mitsubishi Electric zipping along the sidewalks. These innovative machines, standing just over 2 feet tall, are designed to carry up to 44 pounds, making them perfect for transporting food right to your doorstep. As they glide steadily through the city, these robots showcase the future of convenience, proving that technology can simplify our busy lives. Imagine ordering a meal from your favorite restaurant and having it delivered by a small, autonomous helper. In a world where instant gratification is king, these robots help reduce the workload for businesses while serving customers with speed and efficiency. Their ability to navigate bustling streets and busy sidewalks not only enhances deliveries, but also reflects Tokyo's forward-thinking approach to urban mobility. Will this trend spread to other cities around the globe, or will it remain a unique feature of Japan's fast-paced lifestyle? Have you ever wondered why redheads feel pain differently? This intriguing phenomenon is linked to a genetic mutation in the MC1R gene, which is responsible for producing red hair and fair skin. Research shows that individuals with this gene have a unique pain response, making them more sensitive to certain types of pain. Interestingly, studies have revealed that redheads may require more anesthesia during surgical procedures than those with other hair colors. This means that their bodies respond differently to pain medications, which can be crucial for healthcare providers to consider when treating patients. The mutation in the MC1R gene alters how redheads experience pain, leading to fascinating insights for medical practice. This genetic twist not only gives them their striking hair color, but also shapes their sensory experiences in unexpected ways. So next time you meet a redhead, remember their vibrant locks come with a unique twist that affects how they feel pain. Did you know owls have special gripping feet? Their unique zygodactyl feet make them exceptional hunters. This means that owls have 2 toes pointing forward and 1 toe facing backward. This clever design helps them grasp their prey more effectively, allowing them to snatch up small mammals, birds, and even insects with precision. Imagine an owl perched silently on a branch, scanning the ground below. When a tasty snack comes into view, those specially adapted feet quickly get to work. This gripping ability not only ensures they can hold on to slippery victims, but it also plays a crucial role in their overall hunting strategy. The next time you spot an owl, remember, it's not just its wise appearance that makes it fascinating. Its incredible feet are a vital part of what makes them such successful predators in the wild. Did you know the Lincoln Memorial is on the $5 bill? This iconic memorial, dedicated to Abraham Lincoln, graces the reverse side of the US $5 note, which also lists all 50 states. This design beautifully symbolizes the unity and democracy that Lincoln worked so hard to preserve during the Civil War. On the front of the bill, you can find a prominent portrait of Lincoln himself, reminding us of his powerful legacy. Collectors and everyday users alike admire the intricate details present in U.S. currency, from the beautifully crafted portraits to the unique symbols that represent American history. The memorial stands as a tribute to Lincoln's commitment to holding the nation together during one of its darkest times, serving as both a reminder of the past and an inspiration for the future. Every time someone pulls out a $5 bill, they not only use money but also carry a piece of national pride and artistry in their pocket. Isn't it fascinating how such a small item can hold so much meaning? Believe it or not, Mary Anning inspired a tongue twister. This playful phrase, "she sells seashells by the seashore," actually pays homage to a remarkable woman who made significant contributions to paleontology in the 1800s. Mary Anning, born in 1799 in Dorset, England, spent her life collecting fossils along the Jurassic coast, a treasure trove of ancient marine life. Despite her groundbreaking discoveries of ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs, society often overlooked her because she was a woman in a male-dominated field. Anning sold her fossils to tourists and scientists alike, helping to spark interest in paleontology. Even today, her legacy lives on through this catchy tongue twister, reminding us of the importance of her work. So the next time you stumble over those tricky words, think of Mary and her incredible contributions to science. Who knew a playful phrase could connect us to history? You might be shocked to learn that elephants love grass. Elephant grass, known scientifically as miscanthus, can soar up to a staggering 10 feet tall. This incredible plant is not just impressive due to its height, but also plays a vital role in its native African habitats. Many animals depend on elephant grass, using it for shelter and food sources. Grazers like elephants, zebras, and various antelope species feast on its lush leaves, benefiting from its high nutritional value. Meanwhile, smaller creatures find refuge among the sturdy stalks, which provide protection from predators. This grass thrives in warm climates, often growing in dense clumps that create a vibrant ecosystem. Elephant grass isn't just a giant plant, it's a crucial part of life in the savanna. Have you ever imagined how animals interact with their environment? In the case of elephant grass, the connections run deep. Is it really true that the Salvie hut is extreme? At a staggering 13,000 feet up a sheer cliff in Switzerland, the Salvie hut is known as the most extreme mountain hut in the world. Designed specifically for emergencies, this remarkable structure isn't just somewhere you can casually visit. You have to earn your way there. Climbers and adventurers must navigate challenging terrains and risk treacherous conditions to reach the hut, making it a true sanctuary for those who find themselves in dire situations high in the Alps. With breathtaking views and a sense of solitude, the Salvie hut provides a safe haven for those daring enough to reach it. It's a place that challenges your limits. Only the bravest or most desperate will make the climb. So are you ready for an adventure? Just remember, the journey is not just about getting there, it's a test of your willpower. Have you ever wondered about political speech limits? In 1876, Congress decided to impose time limits on legislative speeches, largely influenced by the lengthy orations of politician Benjamin Butler. Known for his drawn-out speeches, Butler often left his colleagues feeling exhausted and frustrated. This change was significant because it emphasized the need for concise communication in politics. While detailed discussions are essential, this new rule reminded lawmakers that being clear and to the point can be more impactful than rambling on. Think about it. When a speaker gets to the heart of the matter quickly, they engage their audience and promote a more dynamic conversation. This evolution in congressional procedure still resonates today, as politicians continue to balance thoroughness and brevity in their speeches. It raises an interesting question. How do we communicate effectively in our own discussions? Have you ever heard of the Academy Awards of Merit? This fascinating term, which once referred to what we now know as the Oscars, dates back to the very first awards ceremony held in 1929. Designed to honor outstanding achievements in the film industry, the Academy Awards celebrated excellence across various categories, from acting to scriptwriting. The name Awards of Merit highlighted the quality and skill involved in filmmaking, setting a high standard for all nominees. Over time, the title evolved into the Oscars, a more catchy name that has become synonymous with cinematic success and glamour. The ceremony itself has grown immensely, now attracting millions of viewers worldwide each year. From stunning red carpets to emotional acceptance speeches, the Oscars celebrate not just talent, but also the power of storytelling in cinema. It's a night where dreams come true. Isn't that exciting? Is it really true that a violin sold for millions? In 2011, the legendary Stradivarius Lady Blunt violin made headlines when it sold for a jaw-dropping $15.9 million at an auction in London. This incredible sale not only set a world record for the highest price ever paid for a violin, but it also showcased the exceptional craftsmanship of Antonio Stradivari, an 18th century luthier known for creating some of the finest string instruments in history. The auction, held by the Tarisio Auction House, took on a greater significance when all proceeds were donated to support the victims of the devastating earthquake and tsunami that struck Japan earlier that year. Thanks to this remarkable gesture, the sale of the Lady Blunt violin became not just a financial milestone, but also a beacon of hope for those in need. This violin, which is named after its previous owner, Lady Anne Blunt, resonates with not only beautiful music, but also a powerful story of compassion and generosity. Could such a unique blend of art and charity inspire others to use their talents for good? Did you know Earth is 24,900 miles around? This impressive measurement refers to the planet's circumference, which is the distance around its widest part. Imagine wrapping a giant tape measure all the way around the globe. The circumference can vary slightly depending on whether you're measuring around the equator or the poles. As Earth isn't a perfect sphere, it bulges a bit at the equator. This unique shape, known as an oblate spheroid, results from the planet's rotation. When the Earth spins, centrifugal force pushes outward, making it slightly wider at the equator than from pole to pole. So how do scientists measure this enormous circle? They use various methods, including satellite technology and mathematical calculations based on gravity and the Earth's size. Understanding the Earth's circumference not only helps us comprehend its size, but also plays a crucial role in navigation, mapping, and even space exploration. Isn't it fascinating to think about such huge distances and how we measure them? This might surprise you. Brain function and identity connect. Dr. Sat, an intriguing scientist, has sparked important questions about how our brains influence and shape our cultural identities. Many people might not think that the way we think and behave is tied to our cultural backgrounds, but Dr. Sayat's research suggests there's a fascinating link. Our brains process experiences, traditions, and social norms distinctively, leading to a variety of identities in different cultures. Imagine a person growing up in a bustling city versus someone from a quiet village. Their brain's wiring might reflect those experiences, impacting their perspectives and behaviors. This inquiry not only highlights the complexities of human experience, but also emphasizes the importance of understanding how science ties into social and cultural discussions. So, how does your culture shape the way you think? Guess what really drives your body temperature down? It turns out that holding in urine in freezing conditions can actually make you feel colder. Your body works hard to keep that liquid warm, which means it's expending energy just to maintain your internal temperature. As the cold seeps in, your muscles and organs have to burn extra calories to manage the warmth of the urine. The best way to avoid suffering in the cold is to either find a spot to relieve yourself or use a designated container. Just remember that container isn't a drink. It's crucial to pay attention to your body's signals in these extreme conditions. Ignoring them can lead to discomfort and even potential health risks. So next time you're out in the cold, think twice before holding it in. Will you brave the chill or stay cozy and warm? Is it really true that awesome takes practice? This intriguing idea comes from a Christian devotional book called Anybody Can Be Cool, but Awesome Takes Practice, specifically designed for teens. Within its pages, readers discover valuable life lessons and faith-based advice aimed at helping them grow into their best selves as seen through the eyes of God. While the book may have a retro cover that might throw some off, the content is packed with wisdom that encourages young people to strive for greatness in their daily lives. The author emphasizes that while anyone can easily appear cool, true awesomeness requires dedication and effort. By guiding readers through relatable challenges and experiences, the book imparts essential skills for personal and spiritual development. It addresses topics like self-acceptance, resilience, and character building, making it a practical guide for teens navigating the complexities of growing up. So, are you ready to embrace the journey from cool to awesome? Can you believe Nicolas Cage's famous uncle? Nicolas Cage, a celebrated actor known for his diverse roles, has a surprising family connection to the world of cinema. He is actually the nephew of the iconic film director Francis Ford Coppola, renowned for masterpieces like The Godfather. Despite this impressive lineage, Cage decided to carve out his own identity in Hollywood by adopting a different stage name. By choosing to distance himself from his uncle's legacy, he aimed to ensure that he would stand on his own merits rather than being seen as simply the nephew of a legendary filmmaker. This choice reflects Cage's desire for authenticity and independence in an industry full of powerful family ties. The decision certainly paid off, as Cage has gone on to star in an array of films, earning accolades for his performances. His journey reminds us that no matter where we come from, we can make our own path in life, even with a famous relative in the background. Here's a wild fact about koalas you won't forget. After giving birth, koala mothers have a surprising way to kickstart their baby's health. They feed their tiny newborn joeys a special substance known as pap, which might look a little like poop, but plays a crucial role in their development. This nutrient-packed food helps young koalas digest eucalyptus leaves, which become their main diet later on. At birth, a joey is incredibly vulnerable, weighing less than a marble and completely dependent on its mother. By consuming pap, the joey's gut bacteria receive essential good microbes that prepare it for the challenging task of eating tough eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are unique in that they rely heavily on these leaves, which are toxic to many animals. So next time you think of koalas, remember that their parenting involves some pretty fascinating and unusual practices. Shocked to learn the best-selling single ever? Irving Berlin's White Christmas, famously sung by Bing Crosby, holds the record for the best-selling single of all time, with over 50 million copies sold worldwide. Released in 1942 during World War II, this timeless classic quickly became a symbol of hope and nostalgia, capturing the hearts of many who long for the comforts of home. With its gentle melody and evocative lyrics, it perfectly reflects the emotions felt during times of uncertainty. Whether belting it out at holiday gatherings or enjoying it softly playing in the background, White Christmas brings back cherished memories of family and togetherness every season. Bing Crosby's warm voice added a magical touch, making it easy for listeners to connect with the song. Each year, millions tune in to hear it again, ensuring that its legacy endures. The song's ability to evoke happiness and nostalgia keeps it relevant in today's music scene. So, have you listened to this blockbuster holiday tune lately? You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water's surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Believe it or not, Butterbean was a heavyweight champion. Eric Scott Esch, better known as Butterbean, made history by reaching a staggering peak weight of 425 pounds, which earned him the title of the heaviest boxer in boxing's long history. This American professional boxer, born in 1966, became a household name in the 1990s and early 2000s, not just for his impressive size, but also for his unique fighting style. Unlike the typical, nimble heavyweights, Butterbean's power and presence in the ring were truly astonishing. He fought in various organizations, including the International Sport Karate Association, and later took on professional boxing. Butterbean had a mixed career, showcasing his strength with a record that boasted numerous knockouts. Despite his size, he captivated audiences with his personality and charisma, becoming a beloved figure in the boxing world. So next time you think about heavyweight champions, remember Butterbean and his impressive journey. What do you think it takes to compete at that level? Let's uncover the truth about the Atacama Desert. This incredible place in Chile is known as an astronomer's paradise, and it's easy to see why. With its bone-dry air, the atmosphere is exceptionally clear, allowing for stunning views of the night sky. Astronomers flock here because there's little to no light pollution, meaning city lights won't wash out the stars. Instead, you can see constellations and distant galaxies in all their glory. The high altitude of the desert, combined with its remote location, creates perfect conditions for some of the world's most advanced telescopes. Places like the ALMA Observatory, which studies the universe's secrets, are located here. The Atacama Desert isn't just a dream for scientists. It's also a magical experience for stargazers of all ages. Have you ever seen the Milky Way stretch across the sky like a painting? Here's a wild fact about our amazing brains. Did you know that the human brain doesn't actually feel pain? It might sound strange, but this is because the brain lacks pain receptors known as nociceptors. Instead, it processes pain signals that come from other parts of the body, allowing it to understand when we are hurt, but it never experiences the sensation of pain itself. This fascinating fact is one of the reasons why neurosurgeons can operate on conscious patients without causing them any discomfort. While the brain is busy processing information, it relies on the surrounding tissues, like the scalp and skull, which do have pain receptors. So when a surgeon makes an incision during brain surgery, the patient can remain awake and alert, chatting or even listening to music. This incredible capability opens up new possibilities for brain research and treatment while keeping patients comfortable. Isn't it amazing how our bodies work in ways that can seem almost magical? Guess what really drives javelin throwing records? On October 24, 1956, Pente Sarakowski stunned the athletics world by hurling a javelin an incredible distance of 99.52 meters, a record that still stands today. What made this throw unique was his unconventional technique of gripping the end of the javelin. This gripping method allowed Sarakowski to achieve remarkable length, but it was also viewed as dangerous and uncontrollable. In fact, this technique was banned shortly after his record-setting throw, leading to a significant change in javelin throwing standards. After that, no athlete has managed to break his record under modern javelin rules, highlighting the impressive feat Sarakowski accomplished. His throw remains a testament to raw talent in the ever-evolving nature of sports regulations. How much farther do you think he could have thrown if his technique had been allowed? Did you know that Americans eat 35 tons of food? That's an astonishing amount, equivalent to the weight of a huge elephant. Over an average lifetime, each person consumes about 70,000 pounds of food, which includes everything from fruits and vegetables to meats and grains. This staggering figure highlights just how much we rely on food to fuel our bodies and satisfy our appetites. Think about it. Every meal, snack, and late-night craving adds up over the years. While this amount varies from one person to another based on diet, lifestyle, and personal preferences, it gives us food for thought about our eating habits and choices. With such quantities, it's essential to be mindful of where our food comes from and how it impacts our health and the environment. So what can we do to make healthier and more sustainable food choices?